So, Angela Okorie was arrested. Reason, defamation. My response is simple because Mercy Johnson's husband is a politician. And before anyone jumps up to say, do you know what she said? My response is, I don't know. And you know what? I don't care. Because I care about due process and you should care about that too. This conversation is not about what she said, how she said it, when she said it. It's about how the state responds to words. So tell me, which country in the world uses police to arrest citizens as if a wanted criminal notice has been issued on their head? No, take your time. Think about it. You guys all know the law. You go to the US, you go to the UK, you go to countries. So think about it. Which of these countries? Or do you think people don't defame people in those countries? Or defamation is only peculiar to Nigerians? Because in advanced democracies, defamation is handled in courtrooms, not with handcuffs. You sue, you prove harm, you ask for damages. You don't deploy police officers like you're tracking a fugitive. And some people will say, oh, she was issued an invitation letter from the police and she refused to come. So let me stop you right there. First and foremost, issues like defamation should not attract police invitation in the first place, unless there's a clear threat to life or public safety. Words, however offensive, do not justify criminal enforcement. But let me even follow that argument through. How exactly can the police prove she was invited? Which courier service was used? Was it acknowledged? Was it signed for? Did you send transport fare? Was it served through a lawyer? Or are we just operating based on the fact that, oh, we said we invited you and therefore you must comply? That is not law. That is convenience. Let me even give you context. Omoyele has an ongoing issue involving DSS, an agency that literally represents the authority of the Nigerian state. Has he been dragged out of his house in the middle of the night? Has he been in custody for defamation? No. What about Deji? Deji has a case ongoing with Peter Obi. He's walking about freely. Are police breaking doors at midnight where they are? No, because you know what? They've got voices. So, why this? Why now? Why this method? Nigerians, let's stop pretending not to see the obvious. If Mercy Johnson's husband were not a serving member of the House of Representatives, tell me honestly, would this arrest happen this way? Would Angela Okorie have been picked up at night at her residence? Would the police have moved with this level of urgency? And we know the answer. And the answer is uncomfortable. This is what power does. Power changes perception. Power makes institutions bend. Power makes people feel themselves as above certain limits, beyond certain restraints. Not because the law says so, but because the system allows it. And that is the real danger. If we don't check it, it will check us. Call it whatever you like. Defend whoever you like. Support your favorite however you want. But let us be honest. Using state power to settle civil disputes is abuse, and abuse doesn't always have to come with violence. Sometimes it comes from the prettiest face with the most godly outlook. And if we don't demand better, we shouldn't be surprised when worse becomes normal. It is a truth at a time. Take care and have a nice day.